Stephen.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Hello, everybody. Welcome to yet another bUnit dev session with Stephen and I.
Number 16.
Number
We are good.
16. Yes. I
3
think
times in
it's
a
been
row.
16 just this year. So, and hopefully we can get a bit more up to speed. So it's going strong. In theory, we should be able to make it to 52 every year, but probably not.
When do we have the next leap year, so we can allow us one time off?
Yeah. Break all records.
Yeah.
Man, it's been a long week. How about you?
Yes. But finally here we are in the midst of autumn. So there was 0 transitioning period between 28 degrees Celsius and then, I don't know, like 12, 13. But I don't want to complain because I like it. I feel more productive. Besides, how is it on your end?
Well, it's hit and miss with the weather, but can't complain. Kids are settling into their school routine, which reminds me they might come and interrupt us getting home from school maybe in half an hour or so. So I might have to step out for a few minutes when that happens. But no, hard to complain. I got accepted to NDC London in 2025, end of January. So that's cool. Going there again. It's not been there for 2 years now. So really looking forward. It's an excellent conference as well.
Can you talk about what you're doing?
Yes. Well, it's not a secret. I'm doing my Blazor testing from A to C. So yeah, that's. I was hoping. I have been creating. I have been wanting to create a new session. I think I mentioned that to you last time we talked, and I think I have a pretty decent abstract, but they wanted the Blazor testing from A to C that I've given a bunch of times the last years, which is fine. I need to update it a bit, but I don't have to start from scratch, so that's good too. But I really want to give that other session. Let me just show you the abstract that we are chatting about.
So getting a small spoiler, a small teaser here.
No. Well, I haven't. I've only submitted it once to. Let me see. Sessionize, and I need to share my screen. Share screen, and I have my window, which is I use a small tool called Region to share because I have a very large screen. So
fancy.
Let's see, and then I can just select out a few public profile, I guess. Here we are, looking very speakerish. And let's see. Oh yeah, this is the new one I want to give at some point. So, are you writing valuable tests?
No, I can answer that for myself.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why we have you.
Just answer it.
Have you ever struggled? So, you can read it on your own. I can also just dump a link in the chat for everybody. Yeah. But the thing is, I talked to a friend of mine, Jim Engström, who's also organizer for events in Sweden called Svetuk. Excellent conference, by the way. And I just said, hey, I'm trying to write out this abstract, and I want his input. And even though I kind of hate the catchy titles, right? Like the clickbaity titles. He just said, yeah, but you have to do it. It kind of works, at least according to him. And you can kind of see that when you look at sessions that are being submitted to conferences in general, or actually when you go to conferences, you see those are the kind of sessions that people will. So I had a much more conservative, just called, I think, valuable tests as the title. And then I tried he had some other input to the text, but it ended up being more or less what we see here. So, but no, unfortunately, that was not. Unfortunately, it's both good and bad. It wasn't picked for NDC London, but I am giving the. Let's see, this one.
There we go.
London.
There we go. Yeah.
Good old Blazor testing from A to C. So, yeah, it's
good, all reliable.
Yeah.
You know what?
Conference here. That was excellent.
If you Sweet Hook. Yeah, okay. Funny name. When you talk about that, this catchy title, I guess it's I don't know if it's good or bad that they don't allow thumbnails. Just imagine every session like,
Yeah. Oh dear God,
oh, that
no,
would be
thank you.
so good. If you just see this in the
Yeah,
ads.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
sure.
so you also have to think, I guess, from participants, or first you're writing your abstracts to capture the attention of the selection committee, right? And they're also human, so they also like if they find a boring title, they're likely maybe to even skip over the abstract and not read the text itself if it's not good, right?
Course,
But if
of
it's
course.
catchy, they will look and then look at the abstract. Hopefully, that's at least what I'm gathering. I haven't been on a selection committee yet myself, so I don't know exactly. But that's sort of speaking to conferences, speaking to speakers at conferences who are on selection committees or organizers. Usually half drunk in the evening after a conference day. That is that is sort of what I gather. Hey, fool's
Oh, yeah.
label. Nope, not going to Sweetalk next week, but I was there in February of this year, and I believe they are announcing one again in a few weeks. A new one that like they're opening the call for papers for that in
Oh.
in a few weeks.
Is
So
is
I'll
it
definitely submit again. It was as from a speaker's point of view, it was really good conference, excellent hospitality, and they really took care of you as a speaker. So I would definitely come again if they want
do they
me.
have multiple sessions a year?
Apparently, I
Interesting.
think so.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, if there's next week one, and you went beginning of this year, if my math isn't completely off, it's 2. Let me judge GPT this thing.
Oh no, but they have. So yeah, I think there's. Let me share my screen again here. There's the Inception. There's the Sweetalk in Göteborg, and then I guess they have Sweetalks in.
Ah.
I'm probably saying that wrong.
Okay. So it's like a bit of like ADC where you have multiple occasions on multiple places.
Yeah, but they
Okay.
only do it in Sweden, as far as I can see. Let's see if we can just hack their URL. No, it just goes to the current one. But the one I was in was in Stockholm. So yeah, they they move around the country. But yeah, it's really well done. Absolutely.
Interesting. Cool.
Anywho, you've been busy. I've seen in the emails coming from the bUnit repository.
The whole
on GitHub.
spam you get. Yes.
Yeah.
To some
Oh,
degree.
Steven again. Up to the usual
There's
things.
exactly. I
So
thought you already
you wanna do the
usual? Yes.
the usual community updates from Steven. We need to have a proper intro
we
for
need
that.
exactly. We need sections. We
Fireworks
need,
and all sorts of things.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
We need not a, how's it called? Not a cutter, but like also not designer. You know what I mean? A person
transition
who
thing,
does
yeah.
basic. Yeah, exactly. We need this like.
Yeah.
So if someone is listening, we need someone like you. A lot of fireworks. It has to be 90s style, completely over the top. That's what we're aiming at. Anyhow, they are basically. I'm not sure. There's not much going on. A bit is going on. So let's start with the easy stuff.
Mhm.
We had a small issue in our footer. So if we go to bUnit.dev, I know for your OCD. Blah, blah.
Yeah, and I
Fix
just
that.
removed
I
our
fixed
logo
that.
from the top corner, so it's not in overlaying our screen.
Exactly. So,
Oh, we can.
whoop, whoop.
Now I'm just playing around the stream. Sorry, guys.
That's good.
Don't mind me.
That's good for attention span. It always something pops up. Anyhow,
Yeah.
we have the stuff here, and as you can see, this updated on. There should be a real date, and there should be a real commit hash, which is basically pointing to a tag we're using. In theory,
the kids came home. One
Yeah.
second, but do just keep going. I will be
Okay.
right back.
Exactly. So, and as you can see, this is not really the case. We are using something called NerdBank Git versioning. It's a pretty handy tool. which basically puts the information like the commit date, like the commit hash, the short hash, inside your GitHub Actions into an environment variable. So basically, you have all of this information. You have way, way, way more if you want. And we have this there. We can use it. And then we have another process. It's called replace tokens. So if you're ever interested in our CI/CD pipeline, it's under .github. Then you go under workflows, obviously, and we have CI is basically every time you make a commit on main stable or you do a pull request which targets those branches. And we also have something called docs deploy. And in docs deploy, we have here the nerdbank stuff that's here. And basically this sets all these variables. This sets, for example, those two guys down here. And then we have the update tokens. And update tokens, that's basically what it says. So if you have a file which has a specific, or not a file, if you have content, like, guess what? This one. So hashtag, and then in brackets, something which is mirror to a environment variable. Basically, it gets replaced by the content of that environment variable. And the bit which was responsible to do so is basically here. So in former times, we had something called a template file. And this template file had basically the content. I can show you here. Sorry, guys. I know I'm jumping around right now. Let me go here. Let me go to the issue because it's just here. And we had this stuff here. This was in earlier times in this file, but it isn't anymore. So we've refactored this, I guess, a half a year ago. I don't know. And we basically went to docfx because we're using docfx for our documentation. So for the API documentation, but also for API references. It's also what Microsoft is using. It's a nice tool. It takes a bit of a steep learning curve at the beginning. It has some rough edges, but overall, it's working quite nicely. And this bit moved basically from this partial file into our docfx JSON file. And well, we never dared to update our beautiful workflow. So we made this happen now. But also, unfortunately, .NET 9 release candidate 1 came across. And this is where Iggy got the spam flood of emails from my side because I pushed a lot of commits. So I had the intention because like I saw, okay, there are a lot of open stuff. I didn't want to click through everything and merge that. So Stephen thought Stephen does smart things, creates a branch and does it manually. That was his intention at the beginning. And then Stephen saw that since RC1, weird things are going down. And one of those, I hope you can read it. I hope it's big enough. I'm not sure if I can zoom into pictures. I try my best. I do. So we had a project. It doesn't even matter what exactly.
Incoming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, to some degree. Because .NET's RC1. Oh, sorry. I'm losing my line. Let's continue here. Yeah. The weird part is you can see there's a warning as error detected package downgrade from 800 to 808. As I wrote in that comment, don't speak English is not my native language.
So it's interesting that you run into that because I opened an issue recently on another Microsoft repository, the IoT Edge repository, because we were also, after upgrading some of their software, getting a warning from their system saying, hey, you are on 1.5.7, which is lower than 1.5.2. Please upgrade. I was like, no. So I don't know if there's a systemic thing going on in Microsoft with version numbers. Anyway.
Exactly. They flipped
do you want to take a stab at fixing that now?
Yes, we can try.
I kind of recognize the error. Okay, you fixed it. Okay.
To some degree. So the journey isn't ended here, obviously. So I thought like, okay, maybe my English isn't good and I just do anyway what they asked me to do. So let's go ahead and this error was very, very easily fixed because we didn't need this dependency in that project anyway. So I came around just deleting the dependency, and that project compiled. Good as new. And then, while our main project, so to speak, are compiling, if I go now to my terminal, which should be here, let me make it a bit bigger. If I know how to do that, I always here bigger, bigger, and where's bigger? I saw it here. So, and as you can see here, now this one where I'm in is the samples. So we have samples for our documentation so that we know that that stuff we are hosting here is somewhat valid. And yeah, this one is now failing with the almost exact issue. So we have here authorizations 300 and he wants 310. And what I did is maybe we can just go into the pull request itself. Files changed. This was the fix for the weird thingy you had at the bottom, what I explained earlier, because we moved from this template to the JSON file. Here is that very, very. I updated some packages, also straightforward. I updated some packages. Here, updated some packages. Here was exactly this one isn't needed anymore, and the reason is because the bUnit generators have as a dependency bUnit web, and bUnit web itself has this, so we didn't need this dependency.
Yeah, so you were you had conflicting package references in multiple projects, which was, I think, essentially what it's complaining about.
Yeah, with a weird message though. I guess the message is not the real message.
The wording is not right, but other than that,
yeah, exactly. And what they also changed, maybe that's interesting for folks who are following .NET 9, RC1 is introducing a max item count for the virtualized component. So you can basically define how many items at most you want to showcase. Maybe we can, have a look at this later.
Because we have sort of a fake of the virtualized component or some fairly gnarly JavaScript override interrupt stuff going on. Do we need to revisit that with the P max item, a P max count? Sorry, P, where's it?
That's a good question because basically
max item count. Yeah, I guess maybe we put a flag on that and create an issue for that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. So exactly. So for folks, maybe what we are doing is we're giving you a virtualized component, but it doesn't virtualize anything. It tries to basically print out everything it can, so it maxes out everything. Because it's a concern from a unit testing point of view. You don't have to care about much. It's Blazor. Blazor does that for you. Just take it as a given, basically. So yeah, it's a good thing. We should check whether or not this leads to issues if people have a lot of items and they upgrade and it breaks.
Yeah, it's just a validate that this still works as it should in an issue list. By the way,
exactly.
Foolsnable says that he's worried about or excited to see rather if binary format is getting removed from .NET 9. It's still in .NET 8. I think though, aren't they publishing?
They have a package,
a NuGet package instead, so you can just drop that in if you have a dependency, but they don't want it and then built in.
Yeah. Or you could just, in theory, go to .NET 8, the latest version, and copy paste the binary formatter into your code base. That's if you really, really have to.
Yeah, I'm wondering why they. I haven't looked into it much, but sorry, I'm sidetracking us here now. Well, Foolsnable started. It's not me. Just kidding. So yeah, there's probably a fairly good reason why they're pulling it out of the main library, because if we're just sitting there and like it's probably have some implications on things they want to do, and they can't move forward with it being in the core package. So yeah, but anyway,
I guess it's
sorry, Stephen, you were
saying
around.
No, don't worry. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, security. I mean, it had flaws since the get-go, and I guess they flagged it since .NET 5 or .NET 3.1. It was flagged since a long, long time, and then they basically said, okay, now let's put an obsolete tag on top, so you really have to make a decision. And now, and I do understand that move. At some point, why would you keep that in?
Yeah.
But yeah. So, and as you can see, we have this problem here. It's still not really compiling, but it's it's our docs and our samples. And what I did here is, and I thought I'm smart. So here we had this version, and normally, at least for our main project, so to speak, I don't want to say main because it sounds weird, but we have basically variables, so we don't have to put the version directly in. It's pretty straightforward. If you want to update at one place, you can update all places, and even that, it really doesn't work. And now I guess the thing he complains about is not that package anymore. But if I look here, he complains about NUnit, then sometimes it's the razor samples. So it's and those two I didn't even touch. So yeah.
But you can reproduce,
Yes.
reproduce
Yes.
locally. That's always a good
It's
thing.
basically this one. It's basically this one. If I just build this in release mode, then
but that's
it
just the
crashes.
docs samples, right? I guess what we can do in the doc sample, we don't need to target anything but .NET 8, I guess, .NET 8.9, or do we?
Yeah, no, it would be. That's a good point. Well, the samples, at least for the docs, I would argue, okay, it doesn't matter. For the samples, I would argue it's good to keep them as long as possible around.
Yeah, but the samples are really just there for the docs. They're not really samples as such. Like if we have, if we don't use them for validating, we just build them so that we are sure that we don't have a sample that is wrong, like that wouldn't compile.
Yeah.
So I like that setup that like our documentation is validating that if we accidentally or on purpose make a breaking change to some of our code or APIs, and then we have a sample that we publish that doesn't work anymore, then at least it's not going to, then the documentation will fail when we are trying to build that. But I don't think we have. See, now I might be wrong. We might have samples that are specific to earlier versions, but
well, I hope you also have unit tests which are specific. I mean, in theory, our tests should cover that, and the samples is just
exactly
a security layer on top.
Yeah, no. So what I mean is, if we go and just target maybe .NET 8 or in our samples projects, then I don't think there's any samples that won't work. Like that, my point was more that we don't have any samples that are written and showcasing specific stuff in specific versions. Right. That was that was what I was trying to say.
I guess also here the same, huh? Not only the docs, but also
maybe even just target .NET 9 because it's the latest.
But it's not even stable right now. I would not like to do that at the moment.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we can upgrade it when we upgrade.
Yeah. So yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Don't you worry. Or .NET Talk. Yeah, I guess we don't need this anymore. That's good. Look how beautiful small that code is.
Yeah.
We don't need, and we don't need. First time right.
So if you go scroll up a bit, you can see that we have
this one is not
the razor language that can go away. Probably just. I'm not sure. Let's see.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. So, first time right. Let's go.
Nope.
Well. Reference 3.00 instead of. I will for sure not do that. I am absolutely certain I don't want to do that.
So it wants ASP.NET Core authorization larger than.
I just want to make it a bit better visibly.
Yeah, can you zoom in? I know you made the window larger, but can you make it? Yeah, there we go.
So we have the problem is bUnit samples, which uses bUnit, but where's the 3.00 coming from? I do not understand that.
3.00. Where do we see 3.00?
Yeah, exactly. Here, this is just like it says it resolves that. Okay, wait, let me check that. Not that we have specific. We might have specifics here. No. We have here. Maybe we should also update those packages. But I mean, they are not new, but I would argue they also.
They complain. I guess the issue is
That's interesting. So if I go here and just say, okay, what? I mean, I know we have a lot of updates here,
yeah.
but
But what about transitive
where?
dependencies?
This one here. Where? Why is it 300 in docs sample?
It's a layer higher up.
But there is no
Oh,
layer
it
higher up.
says
What?
.NET 8 version.
I mean, fair enough. We don't need this. That's also true because we don't.
Yeah,
We
but
only
also
have .NET 8.
what's in the build variable .NET 8 version? If you go to
Can I just see it here? No, I don't. I have to go
it's
to the other
defined in
project. I'm
build
very
props.
sorry. Yeah, exactly. It is here. Looks
Should be
good to
fine.
me.
Yeah, but maybe again, if we. But no, hang on. Are we sure there isn't one specifically under docs defined?
No. If I look here, we have this directory build props. Let me just move it in. Which is, yes, you're right. But there's also this. So this is not needed anymore because, that looks good. Sorry, I make this a bit smaller, I know. And here it just says implicit using. Wherever it, grabs that thing. I don't mind, to be honest.
No, it's fine. This is just a using statement. Doesn't change anything at all. Also,
there's here no 300 in that project. And if I go here,
oh yeah, try
there's
searching
also...
for 300. Well,
Yeah, exactly there.
I guess
I have
puzzling.
one idea more. What if I built this before? Like really, let's build this from scratch.
Yeah.
I guess I know it's a project dependency. It shouldn't matter. I'm aware of that, but let's do it anyway. So that looks good. Failed with one arrow. One or more Razor components were found, but the project is not configured to compile Razor components. .NET standard test assets. I did okay. I changed something which I shouldn't. That was not on me, I think. There's this docs, and which one did I change? This one comes from. Oh, I changed the main one. That was not good. That was my fault. That was I.
No, yeah, okay, yeah.
I changed the root one. That was not smart. Yeah.
No,
there
that's
were
on the
two.
doc samples tests.
Yeah, there was another one. I reverted it.
Okay.
No, you don't compile. You shall not pass. Why is there so much clear in here? No, everything is. At least that is nice. You have this new. Since .NET 8, this new beautiful logger.
Yeah, but you have
to
set it explicitly in .NET 8, but I think in .NET 9 it's default.
Yeah, exactly, it's default.
I kind of like it.
Me
but
too.
I can't remember the command you have to use in .NET 8.
/gl.
/gl? Okay.
Or .tl for, not dot, dash. But try dot. Try every special character you can find on your keyboard. Maybe it works. Okay, but this compiles now. It takes a bit because of the source generation we do sometimes, but it compiles without any error. So I also compile and release, so we are certain there's no warning even.
Yeah. So FuelSnapper has a point. There's you can actually do from the command line. So
yeah,
what he said this. Yeah.
.NET Nougat Y or so was it? Huh?
No, you can say .NET. What is it? let me.
I thought it's .NET Nougat Y, the newer one they
No, it's
introduced.
.NET.
Well, you can look it up.
Package.
I built.
Yeah, it's .NET. It's a
God damn it.
transitive depend. Oh yeah, it's .NET list packages, and then you have a bunch of additional arguments you can pass in, like show me the deprecated one, show me the vulnerable, show me outdated,
Yeah.
and you can also include transitive. So excuse me.
I
and
have to target the project. I cannot. No, I cannot use a solution. There is a solution here, isn't there? LS.
I think
Yeah, exactly.
solution should be fine. Yeah, because
Oh.
but the thing is, you have two solutions. No, it has .NET list and then project / or solution. .NET list packages. No, .NET list and then as the solution.
Am I too stupid for that? Should I?
Are you sure you are?
I mean, if I go here,
Mm-hmm.
there's the samples, huh? Like I am in that folder. I am in samples, and there's a
It
sample
should-
solution
it should
file.
be right.
So, and if I understand that command correctly, so if I go to .NET list packages help, it tells me.
Oh, it's package without an S. .NET list package. You were typing packages with an S.
Where's the good one?
There you go.
Hey, okay. We are looking for Microsoft ASP. Oh yeah, it really does that for those two. It itself doesn't do anything, but it resolves that to version 3.0.0. And now my question would be, why? And I thought there is .NET Nougat Y, and isn't it like that? Oh, God damn it.
I guess you could change the output formats to get
Is there more help? Project solution. Yo, reference.
If you basically do -- format JSON and then pipe it into a file. Not
format and then JSON?
Yeah, and then pipe it into a file so we can open it up afterwards. It's gonna spit out a.
Doesn't like it. Now wait, let me check something.
I have sample code here that says otherwise.
But there's .NET Nougat Y, and you can say samples.
I'm gonna send a link to you in the private chat. You can open up.
Ooh, spicy. ASP.NET Core. What was it? Web. Components. Just components.
There we go.
I knew that I knew this command. Partially, I'm crazy, but not. So why though? bUnit sum is the following dependency graph for. And it just tells me, okay, for .NET 8 you have just components. I would like to know why. So literally, I wrote why, so I would be interested in who is the responsible person or responsible project that resolves to version bUnit core. I understand that because of bUnit. No, but also bUnit docs sample resolves to this version. I'm a bit confused, I have to say. I'm very sorry, but I'm confused.
Me too.
So I understand this, where I would argue, okay, bUnit Web has a dependency to bUnit Core, and bUnit Core has this dependency to Microsoft ASP.NET Core
but
components.
Not for .NET 8, right?
Exactly. And even not for .NET anything, because we're using 3.1. So if we check here, if we go to bUnit Core, by the way, then
but doesn't writer allow you to visualize?
I do think so, but
Dependencies, yeah. Then I think you just expand. Like there's an click the siphon there. Yeah.
Yeah, but for
So
.NET
if you
8
go
we
to
want to do it, huh?
yeah, then you go to packages.
Yeah. Well, as
So
expected. And even
yeah.
for .NET Standard, which we are not using, implicit, sorry, I want to have packages. Well, for .NET Standard, it has 3.1 point something something. So I'm
So
just
could it be that
not
it's picking .NET Standard as the
but
target?
even then, why version? Ah, well, that could be. But this is assembly version or not product version. I'm not sure what it
So
shows
it's like
me
it
here.
says bUnit v100, right? So
Yeah, but locally we don't tag our assemblies. They don't have a version locally.
no. So I
Hmm.
think this is probably. I'm guessing it's because that we are. I guess it's because we are also targeting net standard 2.1 and it defaults. I think it uses that instead.
Yeah. I thought, isn't there somewhere this JSON file? Like, you can also create this package log JSON where you can also see what's going on. But
Yeah.
I'm a bit out
So
of
I think
ideas how to
if
fix
we
that.
no if you just go to samples project and we explicitly import the version we want in the samples
Okay,
project,
okay.
just override
Has
that.
missing.
I guess build directory props and just add it there probably because
Oh,
we want to
what
set
did
that
I
for all
do?
the things.
Yeah, I'm just very concerned why we have now. Oh God. Anyway, Microsoft. It even shows me.
Yeah.
Yes, please take that. Okay.
What about just to take JSON? Is there
Nope.
8.4.8?
That's the latest. No, they for apparent reason don't have the same release cycle.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay,
That
that's
disappointment is real. Where is my build
well, it does
command?
mean that they are agile and able to release it independently of each other. So that's also a good
Hmm.
thing, I guess.
Sure. Uh, okay, so what tells us we? And now it comes with the next one. System text regular. Newtons of JSON, which we don't by any means. We do not use system. Ah.
Mm. By the way, Fool's Enable, I think outdated. It's actually built into .NET list packages now. There's a dash dash outdated you can use.
Yeah.
So
My only concern with that, or not my wish would be that it exits with a non-zero exit code if it found security vulnerability, if it found deprecated packages. That would be nice if you can configure that.
yeah,
That would be really something I like.
I think you can actually, but I might be wrong.
No. I created a issue on their
Okay.
and the SDK. Anywho, okay, here I thought I'm smart. I wanted to update the package, and now it complains about maybe it's just a matter of building again.
Yeah. Have you tried turning it
Hey,
on and off again?
well. We are. Damn it. Okay, I fixed all the warnings, which were
Yes.
because of older packages, but we
Yeah.
are in back once again where we downgrade from version 800 to 808. Yes, absolutely, that's a downgrade. I also see it like Microsoft does.
Mm-hmm. 8 yeah. I guess it's because bUnit dot. I think it's because we're using star. If you go into, sorry, I think we are
Yeah.
maybe shooting ourselves in, but if you go into our packages where we have the version number specified, like the Blazor version numbers, right? Maybe if you type .a, if you make it explicit, so we just maintain explicit versions, I believe. Well, new stuff.
Yeah, that's it. No, because that's why we did this in the first place. Not all of those packages have 8. And I thought, and that's the cool thing, and you can see it even. So wherever we are using .NET version 8, let's say, for example, here, bUnit core in extension logging does use that. So if we, oops, did I do that thing? If we go here and I check now .NET 8 and I check exactly that package, It's 8. I thought that's the latest and greatest it always takes. Does something more than 8.0 exist? Ah, that's why. Okay. There's no newer version. But here, for example, here it takes the latest version. So it really takes the latest patch version. It
Okay,
does
so
that.
I have another solution for us. We can go to we can create a directory packages.props, and that allows us to
Where? In the
specify
samples or here?
at the root level of
Okay.
things, I believe.
So everyone has the same version. It doesn't
I
matter.
am okay. Yawn. Oh man, let me send you a link. I guess what we need to do is we need to, if you go to, there's a private chat here in I can also actually, let me also just put it in the common chat.
I can show it for folks.
So I think what we want to do is we want to go through this so you can basically because so what we've done previously is that we have, so if I understand this correctly, sorry, let me get my thoughts straight here. If I understand this correctly, you're allowed to have this central package management file at your root level of your project. And in there, you can define the version numbers for each of the packages that you want. The problem is if we have it in directory build props and we do the item, what's it called, item group there and add them in there, then all projects that will get all the packages
inherit automatically.
They get all the packages, even if they don't need them. And in some cases, that actually breaks stuff if you include packages in some projects where you don't want packages, right? With this, you can define at the root level the packages you have and the versions you want to use. And then in the individual projects, you just do so you can see here we have the enable central package management. And then you scroll down a little bit further. That's the next example. So now in each project, you just do package reference and you don't specify a version. Stay right there. Yeah. So if the project needs the package, then you do a package reference and then just the name of the reference. And then you get the version from the top level. But the package isn't added to all the projects unless they explicitly do a package reference. So I think that's actually a much nicer way of dealing with that, because then we had all the if do this except for that project and that project and that project. So
am I allowed to use the build props variables? So I just copied that file because it looks basically the same. But
I think my point would be that we would explicitly specify down to the patch level what versions we want, and we can just upgrade them because we just need to upgrade them in one place.
Okay.
Now, but we might have an item group with a condition, so we have one group for each language version, and that is essentially what I hope will work.
You know what?
Right, that we can still have in directory packages props, we can still have a condition saying for our when we target .NET 8, we want these versions. .NET 9, we want those versions, and .NET 7 and 6 and whatever 5 we have. So, but it's all centrally managed anywho.
Let's. Well, I can deduct this later with
Yeah. Well, if it saves us a bit of typing. Okay.
There was a no show. I mean that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess so. If you leave the existing code as is, right? But let's try out the premise for this to be useful for us, right? So just try with you added now. You added the nuisance of JSON, right?
I would start with those because we are really using them. So let's go with them. They are straightforward, So I would just copy paste them into it. I will just close the Copilot chat. And we know we need those packages. Oh, that's fine. So in theory, I can go here and can just say here instead of package reference, done. Or that would be the idea.
Yes,
Because still we want to have
very,
so
yeah.
So if I do this at this, my assumption is I should be capable of building all the stuffs. Yes. Or
Mm-hmm.
so
And you can
syncing
actually have a
projects.
hierarchy of directory packages if you want different versions.
Oh, it's building. Ooh. Ooh. Duplicated packages found. Ooh. Analyzer through an exception. Maybe what I did wasn't the best.
Yeah, no, I think my idea would be to start with a package we don't have already, just to test out and see.
Okay. Okay. If you let's do this then. Yeah, let's take the good. Not here. There was. I want to revert that.
Oh,
Quick.
hang on. There's something called global package references. A global package reference is used to specify the package will be used in every project in the repository. So in there, so what you can actually do if you go, so there's package reference, and then there's something called a global package reference. If you for our code analyzers, we would have global package references.
Yeah. How do I do it?
You type instead of package reference, the tag is called global package reference. So just prefix that with global. There you go. Yes, sir. And then I think if you go into directory build props, you can go and delete them there. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
And
well, maybe we should do this with analyzers because how do you prove that they're still working?
Well, if you go down to so what you can do is you can go down to your dependencies, go to the chef.
Yeah, fair. You are
and
absolutely
see if
right.
they show up there. Hopefully they will. There's sonar analyzers there, so I think so. Yeah,
that is good. That's a very good sign.
Yeah,
you built this from scratch, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, what I would, I guess, like to do is I want to take, I don't know, let's do one specific package. Like, I don't know, we can just use the Newtonsoft.json, even though we don't use it, and just see if we can do the target framework equals net 7.8 or whatever. So basically,
before we do this, wait, we have an error here, or not an error, but please make there are two package sources defined in the configuration. When using, please, yeah, that's not really readable for you. I'm very sorry.
That's fine.
Just looking.
So it's because we have a whole set of, if you open up, if you basically do a search for all the directory build props we have in our solution. Yep. Can you open up all of them at the same time?
I do not know.
I don't know. Is it just do one at a time?
No, I did.
Yeah, okay.
I'm good.
So let's just, by the way, lang version, we probably want to make that centrally. So if you want to clean that up.
True that.
Delete nullable as well. I think that's enabled on all of them anyway. Implicit usage we can also do globally. So we delete that from that as well.
I'm just thinking, do we need do we need all of those? Yeah, here's the stop inheriting from. That's fair.
Yes, and that's the reason why we have that. You can probably delete that file, and the reason why we have that is because we've used the package managers. So if you just delete that file, if you can go to that and just delete it, because the reason why we had to have that was because of we were getting packages included that we didn't want to have.
I have to delete it like that. I'm very sorry. There was not fancy. It was not matrix-like. It was so boring.
And you charge money for the work you do, man. It's embarrassing.
It is. I still get paid.
So here we have a property group. We have a property group where we say exclude test assets.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Cube test project.
I
This is where
think,
are bUnit core tests? So it's for our test suits.
yeah, but we want to exclude the assets, which is because it's not a test project. So I think again, do we even need that exclusion? Yeah, but anyway, what I wanted to do was I wanted to the package references we have there.
You want to
Right.
put basically into.
I want to move them up to the next,
Okay.
all the way up to top, right?
Okay, so I will open now the build props here. Not the build props, where is it? Here, packages, huh?
Yeah.
Let's go. I'll just put them here and give them a nice label. It would be
test-
our
test dependencies.
test dependencies. Exactly, easy. So, and the only thing we have to do here is basically remove the version.
Yeah.
We still want to say we want to use this. So this is what you meant. It's the difference to the other approach. Because if you would use the directory build props, it would automatically inherit, but we want to explicitly state what we inherit or what dependencies we're having. So let's remove that. Let's remove that. And let's remove that. That looks nice.
And we could even go as far and say that. So this is the directory build props for all the testing projects. Should we just copy paste this section into each of the test projects that needs it instead of having, or do you?
You mean just the package references?
Yeah, just put them in, instead of having them in the directory build props, just put them into each of the test projects.
Really? Oh, okay. I would have left it here, but
no, I'm asking. So if you think
I would keep them here.
Yeah, let's keep them there for now, I guess.
Because at least let's say though, I mean, this one is a no-brainer. You need this all the time.
Yeah,
this is almost a no-brainer. Yeah.
I'm just wanting to simplify things, and I'm annoyed by you have that on line 35 as well, the MS build project name exclusion there, and you can see it actually goes on for quite a bit. It has multiple exclusions, and
okay, that is fair.
That's so I am. Yeah, that bit annoys me. But again,
okay, we can clean this up later. Maybe we do this one thing and then.
Yeah.
Okay, so that said, now the only thing we have to do is we have to still go through and check which versions are used, which are not in the directory build props.
So here we have a specific version of XUnit, and again we want to probably move that up and pin that again. So yeah, copy paste that exactly. Pull that out. We can, it's still test dependencies, so just merge it in.
I also thought so, and I was like, oh, it's too late.
I just delete the item.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Okay. It's interesting to see how. So I think.
I don't need this stuff, huh?
No, I should think so. I should think that you should be able to just say, close the.
What do I have to tell them time again that it's a private asset? Basically,
no, I think you can just close the tab.
Okay.
I would assume so, because it should inherit that as well. Now, I wonder why we have that explicitly put into.
That is a very good question, and assuming that it's not test assets, I don't care, but we also have it here.
Yeah.
And we also have it here. So the more logical choice would be moving this up into the directory build props.
Yes, but then exclude the exclude test assets, I guess. That is a special.
True. So we take this up.
Yeah.
Make it a bit nice. Then here, go in here, and basically just create another one down here, where we have the same condition as the implicit usings.
Yeah. Now I would. AngleSharp.web.tests doesn't even exist anymore, does it?
Yeah, I was like, okay.
So
I
I think
was
it's just
looking for
excluding
it.
test assets. And I guess if you can go ahead and also maybe just merge that item group with the one above, because I don't see why test assets needs
Any of those
postfix
dependencies,
any of
because
those either. So
there's
just
it's
just use both.
basically for folks who
Yeah,
don't know, the test assets are basically more like a Razor component library we are using in
yeah,
tests. That's all.
that
So
might
there's
be
no
shared
test
between
running.
users.
Yeah, exactly. But there's no test
And
running itself.
yeah,
Let's remove this before I get crazy.
exactly.
Then we know where exactly I removed this. Let's go through. We can remove this safely. This one we cannot remove safely. We have to go through in a second. I deleted a bit too much. Because here are dependencies which are only valid for that test. Fair. We can also go through here. I'm just wanna. Oh, cool. Look at this. Isn't that cute?
But don't we want to move up all the version numbers up to top?
Yes, I will, but I just want to do this stuff right now to clean up.
Fair enough.
You know that we are done with that step, and now I'm absolutely with you. Let's take all this.
Oh, you can see you have some
Update.
updates there because of, I guess. No, that's probably right though. That's conflicts.
Interesting.
Yeah, no. So I
Okay.
think the reason why you do updates, well, I'm not really sure why we do updates there, but
Wouldn't that mean that we have it defined somewhere else and basically overwrite
it's
here?
probably a transitive thing, and maybe it says update by because due to a mistake early on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I will just take all the content.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, this one is not. This one is not needed. We have this already.
Yeah.
I will just take it anyway because I'm lazy. And I will go to the directory build props and then make a new dependency group and call it label.
No.
Source
Just put
code
it. It's still.
shit.
It's still.
Well, but some of
it-
those, like this one, for sure, we will use also basically up here in our production code.
You
So
think?
this one verify well. We have two source code generators which also have this dependency for sure. Yeah,
Fair enough.
I'm
Fair enough.
absolutely certain.
Yes.
But yeah, I give you that.
Yeah.
That has to go.
No. Yeah.
vent
That one can be deleted. We have that.
generators.
The verifies bits.
Yeah, exactly. Those two,
can
I
be-
am absolutely with you. We put them here. I will sort them later. Don't not that you get me wrong. I will do this later once we have everything
Okay.
together.
And then maybe change that says update to just include. I think that should work as well.
Yeah. Okay,
Yep.
let's go back. And now we are good to go. I should write a regex. I feel like it's time to write the regex to go even further down the rabbit hole and do more crazy stuff.
Once you start that, I think it's you're already lost. So
my whole day was basically lost in a rabbit hole because what I did is I know I'm getting off topic, but so I'm doing also Angular project. Angular project, and we had this problem.
Yeah, exactly.
And sorry, and I mean you have this typical problem if you want to authorize images or assets from a blob storage, but you don't want to have the blob storage public. 16. Thank you.
That comes from the directory build props.
Yeah, exactly. So if you have something like Angular, where was I? Blob storage with an Azure function in front. Yeah. And you basically want to authorize via the bearer token over that Azure function, you're out of luck if you have video source because they never ever, sent the authorization header. So what I wrote was basically a service worker which intercepts every call and puts that thing in. So there was also a whole rabbit hole. Anyway, back to topic. I'm completely somewhere else. So we were done here. Let me go here. So this project is clean, relatively speaking. Then we have the test assets. I think those, I will check which were duplicated. I will just remove everything here. And they are all, I mean, Serilock for sure isn't a test dependency. I guess we have to put this somewhere else.
Don't you want to copy paste it before you remove it though?
I did.
Okay.
So, and
briefly.
Then but I wasn't that smart, as you can see.
No,
I was not.
you don't
Oh,
want to put it
it
into
was
that
anyway the
file.
wrong project. I was smart. So, anywho, let's put this here for the time being. And the assert, I guess we. Oh no, we don't have. Interesting.
No,
But
and that's fine to explicitly include that, because sometimes you just want the assertions in the
yeah,
and the test assets do have use that a little bit, but you probably want to move it up so it's the same version as.
I will do
think
that.
I think the ones that you pulled out, the serial log ones, just put them up in the top one. I think they belong with common, and I think the top one you did was.
Do we have common already?
No,
No, we
but
don't have common.
you know.
Let's
No,
undo
yeah,
this.
okay, yeah, fair enough.
Let's put
I
this.
thought we had, but that's.
Yeah, no, because we started with the so the thing you meant is that we want to have these guys here, probably also in a,
No,
and it
I
doesn't
think
exist.
I think
Yeah, no.
it's yeah. I think abstraction is, so they are all, but maybe put them next to each other so it's easy to see that the version numbers are.
I
No,
will
I
do at
mean
the
the
end is
XUnit ones, XUnit packet references. Just
yeah,
put
no,
them there.
at the end I just want to put all of them and just sort with
Yeah. Okay, you have a.
oh god. Here, sort lines. I thought there's a what did I do? What the
It's
how is
because
that not working?
no, it can't figure out that. So you have.
Ah,
Yeah, you
this
have to.
one.
Yeah, that one is.
But there's also a format tool. Ah,
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
bam, it doesn't work.
All right.
So verify we take with, and we put this now here, and then this is everything is nice. So look at this. All the XUnit stuff is to get.
Yeah, you left verify source generators below. You want
Yeah, it's on
them
purpose,
next to
but
verify.
yeah.
I thought you wanted above verify.
No, I don't like that. Okay,
Shit.
good. We have this. We have cleaned up this one. We did basically. We're done with the test projects, I would assume.
Okay. Yes.
Awesome.
I
So
guess
now comes
collapse the whole. Yeah. All right.
So now comes the interesting bit. This one.
I'll start with
And-
directory builds prop for the source folder.
Okay. Yeah, those two. That's good. Let's take them in. And this would be basically Git related stuff, and I would put them here. Label Git.
Package versioning.
Thank you. I didn't want to put it too much in the emphasis on Git itself. I found. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Is there anything else in here? Nope. Oh, that was correct. I'm sorry. I just wanted to do this. And this. And this. And then we're good, huh? There's nothing
Yeah.
anymore in here. Okay. Then let's go with bUnit.core. I destroyed one of the package files. I destroyed this one. What did I do?
I think it's.
Can you build?
probably okay.
I'm scared. What did I do? It's syncing projects and everything is not broken, which is normally a good sign. There we go.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a warning. Oh.
Yeah. So we need to.
Stop doing that, bitte. So there's a lot of yeah. I don't care.
Let's just minimize that until we've done all the deeds.
Okay, so let's take this one, huh? And we could even do this. And the only thing we want to do is substitute .NET 3 version with the real .NET 3 version, oh?
No, so I think what we probably should end up with. So if you copy all of that out, just cut it.
I know what you mean. Oh, sorry. Is you only want to have those three basically at the end left, and
in that file, because then we're gonna have a target, like the whole input group target condition stuff will happen in hopefully at the top level.
And they are all Microsoft related. Item group.
Yeah, no. So just probably just copy paste the full thing in you have in the other file.
Like this.
Yeah, just copy paste all of them.
Yeah, that was
all the
all,
way
wasn't it?
Yeah, just take all of it, including input group. Oh, yeah, jumping back and forth.
Yeah, but I'm not sure what I'm missing right now. I see like I have everything.
Yeah. So I guess what we want to do is we want to explicitly set the version number in each of those.
Yeah, exactly.
from
That's what I meant earlier. So basically, we
Yeah.
want to do these ones.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
guess
sure.
just delete. I think we just delete the whole version package number thing that we have going on there. Just delete that section because it's yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So now you can go and key in whatever is the proper version number.
That's what we had before.
Yeah. Do we want to be explicit?
Fair. Yes, we can do that. Yes, we
There's a
can do that. I mean, this shouldn't be a problem.
Come on, Ryder, you can do it. Yeah. Are we sure that's 3.1? There's nothing higher than that?
Yes, because it's .NET Core 3.1, so there shouldn't be like a 3.2. Yeah, exactly.
All right, good.
At least, yeah, I give you that, but I would always assume, if they call it .NET Core 3.1, then their versioning should be literally the same. But yeah, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not.
I don't think so. But no.
No? Okay.
Logging maybe.
there.
Apparently looks like it.
Oh yeah. It's a calming session today, I guess, for everyone who's watching us again. But this stuff has to be done from time to time. As
Yeah, I think what we have seen is a sort of a recurring problem, and we want to get out from under that. And this is an attempt on a fairly complex project setup. So
yep. Yeah, from time to time you have to do that. So 8.0 and no, this one. Oh, we're almost done. We're almost done.
and now I really hope that. Yeah, I guess for the
probably
RC,
here
I
I'm
would probably
here.
why don't you start? Yeah, for now.
Okay,
it's a very much a moving target.
Yeah. Okay. And now it's the cool bit, huh?
Now you can just remove that condition and just keep exactly. And then delete the rest of them. So that is very exciting to see if this actually works.
Okay, let's continue, huh? This one. This was a bit more complex, but we have to do that.
Yeah. So I guess what we just is we start by taking start by pulling that in as a angle sharp diffing. Well, I guess.
This one, yeah.
So hang on, actually, before you go any further, can you go in and check bUnit core, which we just changed, and see under its dependencies? No, I mean go in, expand it and see what it's decided it has now as package references versions.
Interesting that everything is written here.
Yeah, but that's.
Oh, I didn't expect that. I thought,
No, I didn't either. Because we're not.
But the important bit is this one here. So the real dependency is like 5.
If you take a 6 or 8 or whatever, have a look at those. I certainly hope it doesn't include those packages. But okay, yeah. So it does the right thing.
I guess it's. I also think maybe this is a writer thing that it just shows that because of central package management. I'm not sure. We will see the output. We can just literally check the bin folder, what's in there at the end. That should be
when it's built. Yeah. So.
Yeah, let's see. I doubt.
Okay, it looks promising though. It looks promising.
Exactly. Okay, so bUnit core done. Yeah, let's go to web. I guess I wanna have the big guys, gone.
So actually, there we do have additional packages that we
Is that anchor sharp diffing amper sharp? Is yeah,
Yeah.
we have CSS version we don't have in here. That's true. That's true. That's true. And for example, here the system text JSON I completely took out because they fixed it the CVE on .NET 9 already. There was no need. Yeah. I mean, I know I fixed it because our build pipeline was red, and I'm further and further on the opinion that we should just remove it anyway. There's, so the Nougat team basically is on that point that okay, even because we are not referencing system text JSON directly. If the user has that issue, the user should fix it for basically themselves and do this trick. We are doing this for them right now.
Yeah, but I think it still breaks our build if we don't. So it's not about.
Yes and no. We could just argue like you can just override that. Yes, you would
Yeah,
have to
but
silence that warning.
yeah, but I don't want to. I think it's better that we
Good.
do
Then
it
let's leave it
explicitly
in. Let's leave
because
it in.
yeah,
Anyhow, let's take the simple candidate for now,
that's the
which is
common one. I
shared.
guess it's shared. Yeah.
So that's easy. I guess we can lift and shift almost everything. Yeah, there are like 2 packages which we cannot, but it's fair. So let's take that whole block and put them in, huh?
Yes, in there.
So
But
yeah. And then at the end, we can basically have one item group for all the targets. And then, yes, .NET Standard needs a bit we have to distinguish between the versions, but that's fine, I think. It's .NET 3 version. Ugh, damn it. I thought I'd come around and I thought we did it explicitly here. We didn't. I just have to type in 3. That's amazing. Okay, then let's get those guys here. And put them. That's the .NET 5. Yeah, not that I'm doing something wrong. I do not like that message, and I feel like I broke somewhere something.
yeah, it's because it still have those, I guess.
That might also be. Is it now everywhere? Okay, it was like, is it everywhere the same?
Yeah, but it's not always, unfortunately.
No. Oh. Yeah. Sorry, I jumped.
Yeah.
So, and then we continue. Halfway there. What we having here? 6. Oh, 33 even. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I like the star version more we used before. Mainly because now we will get bombarded. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if you wanted to check the version number of System Text JSON 6 point, then if there's a newer version of that. Oh, it is.
No, that's the latest and greatest.
Yeah, good. Well, oldest and greatest.
Okay, so no, my argumentation is like we will get bombarded with dependable pull requests.
I don't think so, though. Oh, because of we're not using star anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's fine. It's fine. At least it's in one single file now. So
yeah,
it's pretty straightforward to update from our point of view.
Yeah, I think we can always adjust if it turns out. So, but I guess there is some issue still when we're not using Dependabot, right? or rather, not sorry, not dependabot. What am I saying here? I'm saying that we want to pin some versions.
Yeah, it makes our life probably a bit easier. That's true. And yeah, the downside of dependabot is annoying you with more pull requests. It's fine. I mean, we can just go through manually anyway and just push it.
Mm.
And last but not least, our beautiful friend .NET 9. And then we are the biggest chunk we did. I'm proud of us. But here, I'm pretty certain I want to do this.
Yeah,
I am absolutely certain I want to do this. I know there's also somehow it's a combination where you can just select the word and go always one context bigger, and I have no idea how to do that. I'm very sorry. Okay.
No,
so Hive
so
may not contain
I
something.
think the angle sharp bits there, where we have a specific version, maybe we move that up to common, and then we just override it in the ones where we don't support. I think angle sharp doesn't support.
So those two, basically, we would move them up because we have them until 7 has it, 6 has it, only 5 has 2. So 5 and standard has to override it.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Can we do this in place here? I can just say update, huh? That's fine. That should work. I think.
Include. I think that would override. I think it's more specific, but I'm not sure. We will see.
Okay.
So you need to want to delete it from the other ones, I guess.
I'm just interested here. Can I not delete almost everything here? Locking.
And then
good.
You also have angle sharp again.
Yeah. Yeah, here's the override. Here's the override. The only thing I'm pretty certain we don't want to do, this one we also don't want to include in. No, sorry. That should fit. Okay. So now the move would be delete almost everything, or here only the angle sharp you would keep, and then go to the directory build props.
We still want version freeze, right? We still want version freeze explicitly. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. You are in.
No, here I want to delete this. Sorry. What I want is basically.
No,
I can just
the
take
thing
this
is
one.
they have a different. Are they always all the same? Do we all groups?
No, there's a bit of difference. I just want to build the base one, and the base one has basically these guys, the extension. So those they for sure have. They for sure have these ones. They also for sure have. The only difference is angle sharp, and in one occasion we have the angle sharp.css, and sometimes we don't, depending on the version.
Yeah, but I guess you can still include angle sharp, right? Because just without the version, because
yes. Absolutely right. Yeah, I can do that. I was just angle sharp. Let's get this guy in here. Let's remove this, and the only thing so we need now is basically now we have to say, okay, if you are.
Do you want to do it in directory build props? Because
I am in directory build props.
Yeah, but bUnit core doesn't need angle sharp, so I don't want it to be in there. Actually, that would be a breaking change-ish, even though probably nobody's using bUnit core without bUnit.web. So that one would go in explicitly into bUnit.web and not in the directory build props.
Okay, but this would also include angle sharp CSS, so we come around all the problems. That is nice.
Yeah, bUnit.web, yeah. No,
exactly.
So
Here's
that
this
one is
stuff.
fine.
No, wait. No, we can also remove this. We have it here now.
Yeah.
I'm so stupid. This stuff we cannot have. All of this we cannot have. This is not used by bUnit core.
No, I think we would just have them. I don't think we want them in the directory build props. I think we just move them out of, and just take the full item group you have right there and move it out of directory build props, because we don't need those either. The loggings ones in the bUnit.
Well, why not? They are used here.
No, bUnit, the bUnit project higher up. and the source generators might not need them as well. So I would just take out that whole thing, because the only thing we have is, yeah.
Okay.
So just
let's drop the base. So, and now what we have to do is still we need our item group where we say, hey, if you are net framework bigger than, what was it? 5? We still want the CSS, Angle Sharp CSS, we still want to include.
no, you want it
It's-
included in all. No, is it because we
No.
want to upgrade? Yeah, we want to.
Only in higher versions. You see, in smaller versions, 5, it's not. It's just 6 onwards.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I wonder why.
Can I, yet now is the question. I know that you're good with this stuff. Can I just do this? Is this
I
kind of,
don't. I no idea. Let's see.
that would be so
That would be
amazing.
so nice, though.
And I mean, it's, oh shit. Load fail doesn't sound good. And what if I do this? Okay, it doesn't work. That's a pity. If someone knows in chat, please let us know if this works. So what we want is
I'm
basically
gonna ask
for
ChatGPT about it. Let's see if it doesn't answer.
oh, that's a very good thing. You can just do this, that. Here, make a new chat, and let's do simplify. If that works. Hey, this one. You wanna kidding me? Really?
Sorry, what?
I just had.
I was looking away.
Wait.
What did you do?
This one. You just have to say equals, a bigger equals. No, it's still load failed. Okay, no, that doesn't work. It still failed. That doesn't work. I mean, I can also do the one where I say end. I'm not sure if this is much nicer, to be honest. If you do, wasn't it like here end or end? How could I do? Wasn't there a way to say multiple conditions? I thought so. Or just end? Is this valid syntax? Hey, this is valid syntax. No, easy. Then let's take that.
Yeah,
And
it sucks. Oh, hang on. ChatGPT, the latest fancy version, spit out something.
ooh,
Uh,
give me the gossip.
I will just steal the screen and that's.
You didn't steal the screen. You just went off the screen.
I
don't want to
uncheck myself. Here we go. Did the wrong thing. Let's correct that. So I want an item group whose condition matches net 6 or later. And then this is the new 01 preview thing. So you can use the property function to compare target framework versions. So version greater than or equal system dot.
Nice. Yeah, probably that works. That's ugly as hell, but it works. Because it just
First
takes
characters, yeah. Pass version, system version converts to system object. Then versions compares.
yes. It works through that.
I will copy paste that to you. You can give it a whirl and see if it works. Oh no, I'm gonna use the private chat. Otherwise, there's gonna be weird messages on the YouTubes. Here you go.
So
I'm gonna put you back on stage.
nice. Okay, so I was already in the next one. So here's the item group. Let's put everything in here, and I mean it's shorter. Okay, so now the test. I don't want to see CSS in .NET 5 packages. Yay! So now the test on .NET 6 packages. Yay! Okay, it's working. Thank you.
That's nice.
So, exactly where were we? I wanted to go to generators. I know we have this one. This is already done. We do I'm not sure if we have this one. I would assume no. Yeah, exactly. So we can take this out. The whole thing. Probably the polyfill we can also take, and we know those two guys we already have.
Yeah.
See? Good.
But don't.
The only thing is,
they are
we have
defined in build props, right?
yeah, exactly. And because we inherit here and override everything, okay, so we cannot do this. Exactly.
No, but so you.
Fair
But I guess the idea is you can delete the build props there, right? Because so we go back to inheriting. Yeah. So you don't need those because they are already defined in the build props on the source level.
That is true now. Let's take those guys and let's put them. No, these ones I have. These ones I didn't have. So let's take these two because we don't have them until now in the target file.
Yeah.
Not target file.
Yeah.
Here.
We can just go into.
Yeah, that is not code analyzers. We had package versioning.
You had that's code generator stuff, isn't it? If I remember correctly.
Yes, sir.
It's kind of ish the same. No, it's actually analyzers. So put that up in analyzers, I guess. No. The Microsoft Code Analyzer. You had an analyzer section.
Convinced.
Yeah, but the polyfill, I guess that could go into common.
Well, that's a polyfill for source code generators. I doubt we need this anywhere else.
Okay, fair enough.
What did I do? I screwed up here. Okay. We're talking. That said, we are here.
Oh, sorry, go back. File you were just in.
Oh.
Oh no, you're good.
Danke.
Sorry, my bad.
No.
Yeah,
No. That was
didn't
right.
See you click away from the. I thought you had version numbers in the other file. We were just.
English Sharp for .NET Standard. That is a good question. Did we define this for .NET Standard? Now is the thing where
it doesn't matter. I think it's defined in.
Now the problem is that we define English Sharp here in a completely different version, as you can see. Where did we define English Sharp? Oh no. It's here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
just wanted to double check.
Yeah,
I thought it's in a different version. Oops. And there we go.
Remember to remove the version number.
Yeah. I could have done this directly. Okay. Now we're cooking. Template. Yeah, well, it's template. It doesn't have anything. And then we have this guy. And this guy should, in theory, we should be capable because we have defined this already. This is defined.
Yeah,
this is everything is defined, or am I wrong? I think we will see in a second. We will see in a second.
The version numbers. Well, you still need to explicitly include the versions, right?
What? Why? No. Why should I?
So no, you still need the package references. They don't show up by themselves. So you remove some package references below.
Yes. Wait. Yeah. These are just the overrides because of the target framework, and those we also have up here.
Yeah, they also want to be in the. Yeah, so just delete the condition and delete the
exactly. That's what I
keep
did.
One of them out.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I did. So if you go back here, you can see that I just did exactly that, and then I just deleted.
Why didn't I see
exactly this?
But
and then I removed this.
We still probably want a condition on our polyfill because that's only needed for.
For .NET Standard.
Yeah, but maybe you can put a condition directly instead of version. Just type condition.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you can just have it and you would take the net standard version check. Well, not that one. If you undo or look at one of the other ones, or you go up to your.
I just have to go in here. The file.
Directory packages file. There you have something you can copy.
Yeah, I just wanted to steal exactly this one. Here, come. Condition. Okay. almost. I did it even corrected. That good, good. But I don't need this one.
Okay.
Let's build.
No, well, we still need to go to the benchmark folder, which honestly I think should we just delete that, remove it?
We did it. We
Yeah.
did delete it on V2.
Yeah, just delete it here as well,
I'm-
right? We're not ever running it, so just delete the files as well. Yeah. And then we want to go into the docs folder.
No, I would like to do this first because the docs is not in the solution, so
I see.
we
fair
shouldn't
enough.
have remove the duplicate item bUnit core. Duplicate package reference item file. Remove the duplicate items or use the update functionality to ensure consistent reads to behavior. The duplicate items are source link. Okay. Oh, there are some of them. If I just scroll through, they're basically the ones who are the directory build props.
Yeah, maybe we want to remove them from build props if they're down there at the bottom. I think they're down towards the bottom. No,
These are the
they
using. They are in this. Sorry. We have also one in source, or yeah, this one here. But I thought that's the whole point. I thought that's what we want. We want to explicitly do that because I don't want to go through every project and include them there.
No, that shouldn't be necessary, right?
Yeah, but if I remove it here, let's do this for now. They would also drop as a dependency, not? So these are analyzer dependencies anyway.
Yeah,
So
but
there's
those are not analyzers. They're private packages. So
yeah, but
they're not.
shouldn't
No, those two
should
Microsoft source link is not on analyzers. They would be on packages. So if you close that down, have a look there. Node bank. So it's they're still there apparently.
how is that
Oh, but
possible?
so you can see that the other packages that are included, they don't have that expand. I don't know. No, that's probably not. No, no.
I'm a bit confused how this works. I mean, you
Exactly.
can also rebuild. Yeah, no. Then you still have other things
Well,
duplicated.
I think let's ignore the warnings for now, and look at the errors. If you just hide the warnings.
Oh, at least there's a real difference. Oh, that's interesting. Directory. We have this. Why is this here? I never deleted this, huh?
I guess not. So that might be why we have problems.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, this is the
okay.
package props. Wait. Which wait. There's, by the way, no version. Yeah, there's only version 32.
No.
How can you tell me there's wait, if I build again? How can it tell me that there's a version 33? And I go to the first arrow here. WebAssembly. Microsoft Web. Detected. Yeah, but Web doesn't have a 33.
Try
Oh, it
typing
has. No.
Oh, it's sorting by it's using text sort. That's why it didn't show up. So if you saw that it's not using number sorting with the highest ones at top. It was using text sorting.
Okay, that seems also to be the only problem. If I just see the repeated error message. Yeah, well, oh boy. Oh boy. No. Oh god. Let's go to the first error. Maybe this is just everything is a follow-up. Oh boy, there's too much.
You can hide the. Can you click on the warnings?
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry. Yes.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Could not be found. So we are using verify in bUnit core. It's in the global using, huh? No, it's not. Where do we?
We are not using verify bUnit core. That's a test dependency.
But why is it in bUnit.core object debug?
I think it's been included in the project and it should not be.
I feel like I have a misconception how this whole directory packages props works.
Me too. Let's
I
actually
mean, I do know we have the CR,
base.
we have to verify, and that's that. I do understand.
Mhm. But we also saw, so we thought it might be a JetBrains radar issue that if you expand, for example, bUnit core, you will see the
Yeah,
packages even though they're not added to bUnit core explicitly.
it's probably not. uh, okay. Manage versions center, but these are not versions. Ah, by the way, this global thing we did here, it doesn't work with all the versions, by the way. I just see that's no, .NET SDK. We are using the latest SDK, so it should work.
Yeah, let me see.
Ooh. Yeah. Maybe we have to check how this really works. Not that we're going down a road we shouldn't go down. Damn it. Yeah.
So is it because so in the top package, we said package, manage package versions.
Centrally.
Yes. What if we set that to,
False?
yeah.
Let's see. Syncing projects. Let's restoring packages. It does something. It doesn't. Okay, this looks good. Dependencies. .NET 5. Packages. It's still
No, it
Microsoft
still
.NET
should be.
SDK. Yeah, exactly. And substitute and all the stuffs we defined in that file. I do
Yeah.
feel we have a misconception here. Maybe
Apparently so,
I
yeah.
should. Do you think this is a small homework for us for next week?
I think
Fortunately,
so.
I have to. I
Yeah,
have
you have to
to.
head out. If you do you want to create
I would
a
create a
branch?
branch.
Yes, a working branch, so we can see.
Yeah, let's call it CPM, Central Package Management. I hope it's fine for you.
Let's see. Oh, hang on. There's global package reference. This feature is only available in Visual Studio yada yada 2022 .NET SDK 7.0.
Yeah, but we are using. That's fine. That's not what I meant earlier. But we are using .NET SDK
Yeah.
9 anyway for everything. Also, if we build the older ones, we are using the newest SDKs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's call it a day, and we will.
Let's take some homeworks with. And next week we can discuss what went wrong. Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, maybe I took us down a completely wrong path here, but
I
I'm
had the
glad.
no. I had exactly the same impression on what is going on or what that feature does than you have. So
Yeah.
as you have. So
So yeah.
no. I guess it's good. It's interesting though. Because I thought the
Well,
whole reason you would do that is to
disappointing.
have them in a central file and not, clutter them around anymore.
Yeah.
I guess there's something super simple we overlooked, and it's just a matter of hopefully something.
I really hope so. It would be annoying that. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, Stephen, have an excellent weekend.
Thank you, you too.
Let
It
me
was nice
just
hanging out with you.
you too.
And I
And
do
thanks
think
Fullsnable
next
and
week
others who might have showed up and said hi to us.
is always appreciated. We
absolutely.
like comments.
Comments, somebody to talk to. I see my calendar should be free next Friday. So yeah, I think we're good to go next Friday as well. I will,
I like that. No, I like that.
yeah.
That's good.
So all plans still in place. Well, let's follow up on this during the week, and we will provide you guys with an update next week when we're done,
Yes.
and hopefully we will have a good solution going forward.
Exactly. Thanks for hanging out
Steven?
with us. Have a beautiful
Yes.
one, Igor. I wish you all the best. Nice weekend and latest in the week.
Thanks for coding with us, boys and girls. Bye bye.
Cheers.